This podcast is part of Another Happy Studios,
the home of podcasts with passion.
Hey folks, welcome to the Fishing Trip Files, a Gavin and Stacey podcast brought to you by Another Happy Studios. This is a podcast where every other week we like to take a look back at the wonderful, hilarious and silly little British sitcom that is Gavin and Stacey. My name is Pierce and I've been a lifelong fan of the show, but for my co-hosts it's their very first time watching. Speaking of co-hosts, hailing all the way from the USA, I'm joined by the one-of-a-kind Ari. How you doing, Ari?
Hello, Pierce. I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good. Really good. Well, I'm very tired, but I'm fine. And of course, dialing in from the exotic land of Canada, we are joined by the brilliant Maylina. How you doing, May?
I'm okay. How are you?
A bit tired, but I'm okay. What are we here to discuss? Why are we on this phone call? Why have we all been gathered here today?
I think one of the things is Gavin.
One of the things is Gavin. The other thing is Stacey. Yeah. This is series 2. It's episode 6. Do we know the title of the episode?
The episode where they try to gaslight me into liking Gavin.
Bingo night.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
Bingo night. Okay. I didn't even register or react to May your ludicrous
yeah, what the fuck
title.
was that about, man?
So just like, I'm so done with your bits. Right.
Come on now.
The episode. Okay. Do you want to take an actual? Do you want to take an actual guess, May?
Okay. Well, I don't want to guess the same thing as Ari because, like, I don't want to, like, coast off of her success. So I guess I'll say, the street performer or something like that.
The street... Okay, alright, well, neither of you were close, but Ari was closer. Ari gets the point. It's Boys' Night Out. So
I forgot about that scene.
Yeah, it's like, you know in season 1 when there was an episode titled Hen Night for Stacey, but they had both the hen and the stag.
Yeah.
This is like the opposite of that. The boys are going out, even though both Gavin and Stacey both go out. Hey, it's weird. It was aired on the 13th of April 2008. And we are over halfway through this podcast. There's 22 total episodes, and this is episode 12.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like we just started.
Yeah, for real, man. Ari, you don't have any overall thoughts on the episode. May, do you have any?
Yeah, so I did enjoy the episode. I had a great time. I don't appreciate how they tried to make me sympathize for Gavin. They were trying to get in my walls, and it wasn't working. They were trying to manipulate my ass. They were like, well, actually, now you like Gavin. And I had my hands over my ears, and I was screaming, and I was rocking myself. And I was saying, no.
Pierce, ask me my overall thoughts.
Ari, what are your overall thoughts? And don't talk about the economy, for the love of God.
One of the best episodes yet.
Really? Is that genuine?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm so excited. Tell me more.
No.
Fuck. Okay. I flew too close to the sun. All right. We'll next week, baby steps. Maybe next time we'll get a bit more. Okay.
Or it'll be the opposite, where like she'll refuse to give you any information because you fucked it up.
Just not asking you for your overall thoughts is the play, because then you feel left out.
It's like a deer. It's like a deer. You have to be very gentle. You have to pretend you're not noticing it.
You have to be aloof about it. For me, so I would call this episode like pretty. It's like functional. Like it just does one thing, which is just to show you how Gavin and Stacey are doing after Stacey moves back to Barry. That's all it really does. But having said that, it serves that function basically perfectly. Like there's some incredible writing and acting, which we'll get into. And overall, I'd really enjoy this episode. It's basically just it's just nice that we get a break from all the rows. It's not super feel good, but I like it. I think it's good. But how do we open up?
So we start out with the phone call, but it's like a lot quieter vibes than usual.
Yeah, basically Stacey's on Bryn's sofa, Gavin's at work, and they're on the phone. And I don't know about you guys, but this is like one, you know, in my overall thoughts I mentioned some like really good writing and acting. This is the first example of that. Like the way they're both like trying to keep the relationship afloat and the conversation going.
I do think it's very well done how like they both look very crushed and sad. Stacey looks like she's been crying. I really only feel empathy for one of the two characters.
Yeah, for sure.
Gavin feels like kind of like he's very like I don't know, like there's a lot of like subtleties in like both of the performances where you can 100% tell that this is like that they've been like staying up late at night. Thinking about what happened, I guess.
I've mentioned later in my notes about how the subtle acting is very well done in this episode as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. They're just talking and they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, all right, I'll call you later then." And at the end, they're like, "I love you." Yeah, I love you too. Like it's like they're trying to reassure themselves as much as each other that they still love each other. It's really good.
Yeah.
Stacey's almost out of pants.
Stacey was, which
is what British people call underwear.
Yes, that's what we call underwear. I'm surprised that's the first time that's come up.
That's confused me before. I've been confused by that many times.
I learned that. So I've like, I read the Harry Potter books as a kid, and like, I've been into Doctor Who for forever. But I think I learned about the pants thing relatively like not that long ago, because I always like whenever. So like a lot of the times, like in British media, like there'll be like a line, it'll be like, he's standing out in just his pants, and I always thought that just meant he's shirtless.
Oh,
but
shirtless.
Then it's like,
yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. But regardless of
Stacey's whole area in the scene, like she's on the couch, and like her like kind of living area is very like there's a lot of stuff on the floor, like she's a little disheveled.
Yeah, it's we come back to this later.
Yeah.
There's a scene with Bryn and Stacey, and I think we'll talk more about it then. But yeah, it's not like I like it because it's not overdone. It's not like she's living like a slob, but there's just a few little things like just out of place.
Yeah. And I mean, in that conversation with Bryn, like they get into like they do like
we'll get there. We'll get there.
More... Okay, I'm sorry.
We'll get there. All right. But after the credits, we're at Pam and Mick's house, and Pam's putting a big "Say No to the Mast" sign in the window because she's become an activist.
Yeah, and it reminds me of like when I was like 8 years old, and I would like get vaguely into certain like political issues, but like I was 8, so I couldn't do much about it. So I'd do shit just like printing up a piece of paper that said like "Say No to Animal Cruelty," and then just like put it in my window and be like, "I've done my part." I remember this one time I found out about how like animal testing. I don't remember what it was, but I think it was like animal testing. I found out that it was bad. And like I took like a piece of cardboard from the recycling, and I wrote "Say No to Animal Testing" or some shit like that, and I just stood out in my front yard with this piece of cardboard. But this was
amazing.
This was like a street where like you're not passing by this road unless you live
that's
here.
what I was just thinking. You live in the middle of nowhere, right? Like, no one's gonna see it.
In my front yard with this piece of cardboard, and like occasionally like my aunt would pass by in her car, and I just like hold up the paper. And that's just the vibes I got from that whole scene.
Oh May, it'd never change.
This is one of my this is one of my favorite plot threads. I really enjoyed this "Say No to Masts" plot.
Yeah. Are you guys a fan of 5G towers and Bill Gates and being tracked?
Love it. Yeah.
Me too.
Huge fan.
My favorite thing. I actually tweet to Bill Gates directly where I am at all times.
I'd let him know.
So I almost wrote like, sometimes I'll write like questions I want to bring up to you guys, and I almost wrote a question of like, how do you think like Pam would react to the COVID pandemic? But then I'm wondering if we'll actually get some of that.
Yeah. So the finale is set in 2024. So maybe maybe COVID happened in the Gavin and Stacey universe. We are yet to find out. I'm not going to tell you whether or not that is confirmed, just to keep suspense in the air.
Do we think Pam is an anti-masker? Is my question.
I think she's intense she's on one of the sides, and she's very intense about whatever side she's on.
See, my thought was that she would have been, and then Mick would have pulled her back. She would have been like, "I'm not wearing a mask," and then Mick would be like, "Come on, Pam, just wear the mask and just be safe."
She would have seen like one crazy thing on Facebook and like got really like into it, and then like as soon as like people like around her started talking about it, she'd be like, "Oh, I never even saw that. I never, yeah."
But there's a protest happening about it.
Mm-hmm.
And Big Fat Sue sees anyone. Yeah, Big Fat Sue. We get another mention of Big Fat Sue.
The Gavin comes in. And, like, he talks about going to the pub. Fucking asshole. I fucking hate that guy. He's going to the pub with Smithy. And I like that, like, when he leaves, Pam goes, like, I don't like seeing him like that, but he was just so fucking normal in that whole scene.
I wrote down the same thing.
Yeah, he does. He to be fair, he is a very sort of one-word answer, which, you know, as far from what we've seen of Gavin so far, is not how he normally is.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so next scene, we're in Barry. Jason's here. The phone rings.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, fucking... Oh, well, wait.
This is the phone call.
Yeah. I think that's what you were describing, but you hadn't established that the phone call was about to happen.
I said, we're in Barry. Jason's here. The phone rings.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, both of you suck my ass. I know what I'm doing.
The phone call starts in London, but it's fine.
Okay, whatever. I hate everybody here except for me.
Yeah, I know.
And Ari.
And Ari.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so we're in Barry. The phone rings. Jason, I love you, Pierce. Jason picks it up.
Love you too.
Jason picks it up. It's Mick. And they immediately start gossiping about Stacey. Well, wait, no.
Yeah, basically.
No.
Oh,
Jason passes the phone to Gwen, and then they immediately start gossiping about Stacey. Yeah.
And I like this, right? Because Mick handles this conversation, which, you know, is a conversation he doesn't want to have.
Yeah.
He handles it so well. Like, he has charisma and charm for days.
Yeah.
But then Pam coaching him along just makes it so much harder for him.
Yeah. And he still kind of handles it well, even though, like, one of the questions he had to ask was, did Stacey lose weight?
It's so difficult for him. But God love Pam, you know, she's just looking out for her.
Okay, but the answer to that question, so Pam coaches Mick to say, like, has she lost weight? And Gwen says, well, actually, if anything, she's been eating a lot. And, but I'm putting my tinfoil hat on for the Stacey is pregnant, conspiracy again.
Okay, that's back, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. How pregnant do you think she is?
How pregnant do I think she is?
Oh, she's pregnant as fuck.
Pregnant as fuck.
She's at like 8 months.
She's gonna give birth next episode.
All right.
They're interrupted by the call of activism.
They are indeed.
The bastards are here.
The bastards. Mick, it's them. The bastards are here. But then it was a false alarm after Mick, like, abruptly hangs up the phone.
Yeah. I also really enjoyed the bit earlier where she's like, so Big Fat Sue is gonna text everyone, like when she sees the people pull up, and she's like, except some people probably won't get the text message because the signal's really bad out here.
And you just know that, and like Pam even goes like, oh, it's ridiculous, the signal is awful. You know she's like complained to whoever her phone carrier is about it, and that's the reason why they've put this mast up. But then it's Gavin and Smithy at the pub.
Yes, and they're ordering... Well, Smitty's playing the least fun gambling game ever. I understand that when you're at the pub, those are the only gambling games you can play.
Yeah.
But I do think the machines is like, if you're gonna gamble, don't do the machines, man.
Yeah,
okay,
that makes sense.
So my thoughts on this scene is that this bartender fucking hates Smithy.
Yeah. I assume the bartender is you guys' favorite character of this.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
episode.
Is he in Doctor Who?
Oh fuck! I didn't actually check. Actually, hang on. Let me see. Yeah, he's not on IMDb, and he's not.
Okay.
I don't think he was credited.
Chat, it's Gavlar time.
Oh my god, I love that line so much. The way Spiffy sits down, he gets his phone, he like flips it shut.
Turns it off.
Like, all right, well, that's gone off. Well, this is Gavlar time. I love it so much, man. Yeah, they start sort of talking about Gavin's relationship. Smithy's basically therapizing Gav. It's a couple of references here. Smithy's no Jeremy Kyle, but he's known Heartache. Do you guys know who Jeremy Kyle is?
No.
Okay. So Jeremy Kyle is essentially like he was a guy who ran a TV show. It wasn't really a talk show. I'll tell you what it's like. Fucking Dr. Phil. You know Dr. Phil? You know, like where he gets people who are having problems on and like just cusses them out. I don't know. I haven't seen Dr. Phil.
Look at you translating for North America.
Yeah, right. I'm doing good, right? I don't know whether the show is still on anymore. I don't think it is. But
I think it might be, or it was until recently at least.
What, Dr. Phil or Jeremy Kyle?
Oh, sorry, Dr. Phil.
Oh yeah, I'm still
Okay.
And he also hits us with a sick Beatles reference. He gets by with a little help from his friends.
There's more Beatles references to come.
Yes.
Hang on.
Mr. Gavin and Stacey doesn't know this?
Hang on. Wait. Let me just go through the episode. Get by with a little help from my friends. Ritzy's way.
Frozen in Spine Palace.
Just before we come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes I think we never be friends.
This is crazy. We'll get to it.
Good afternoon.
That's
Clean body, clean mind, as my drama teacher used to say.
We need to keep this in the fucking episode. By the way,
look it up now.
The people need to know that he does this
Desperate
shit.
Housewives, the YouTube.
It's fine. We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
I need to know. I need to know it's coming.
It's a really obvious one too, Pierce. Like it's not like it's not a subtle one.
Living statue.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Stick some money in the hat and I can sell it to you proper then, like.
Oh my god. I really hope this makes it into the episode.
They're enjoying each other's company. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I've got it. Imagine there's no heaven.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
Alright, whatever. That took me way too long.
Jesus Christ, that was hilarious. Thank you for showing us this side of yourself. That was fucking crazy.
Alright. So Smithy wants to go to a phone party.
Yeah, so you can touch women.
Yeah, gross. There's some good back and forth there while Smithy is trying to convince Gavin. Like he's like, phone party, no, why, where, Ritzy's definitely not. It's like just really quick cuts.
Well, they do that a lot, those two as well. Like that's a common thing between Gavin and Smithy.
Yeah, they did that in season 1, episode 2 as well.
Yeah.
When they were talking about whether Smithy should ring Nessa or not. Good shit. Smithy assaults women. Do we want to talk about this at all?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, straight to jail.
Yeah.
But then, the waitress comes over, who is played by Susie Riddell, Riddell. And she has not been in Doctor Who per se. However, she's done a lot of work for Doctor Who and Torchwood audio dramas. Like she's done a lot of audio work.
That counts.
Did she just play like background people or whatever?
I'll be honest. I wrote these notes at after 24 hours of being awake, so I didn't do deep research. But basically, Smithy just starts mansplaining his orders to the waiter. Do you guys want to take this?
Yeah. Well, I actually have a note before then.
Oh, go on.
He orders one of the things he orders is a baguette. Anybody got a note on this?
Oh, yes! Yes! I didn't get this. Go on, say the thing.
That's French.
Yeah, no, that's French
for
sure.
That's French.
That's French. And it's like stereotypical French. You'd think after 2 seasons we would have gotten baguette.
Oui. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no, shame on us, for real.
It's because it's such a anglo-sized. Use that right?
Yeah.
Right? It's such an anglicized word.
Yeah, I will say, a lot of people, they think baguette, they think the bread. Baguette just means stick. So, like, for example, I play pool. My pool cue is called a baguette.
I think you've told us this before, and it made me laugh like that last time as well. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I just use my baguette to get the pool balls in the hole, man.
That's so silly.
Okay, so I do think this fries system from Smithy is pretty based, and I don't know if that evens out the assault or not.
It's economical for sure.
Yeah.
However, the fact that he doesn't because he goes, oh, hang on, wait, yours comes running rings anyway, Gavin. So just you can get both. He doesn't do that. He goes, so since you don't want them, Give them to me. I won't check if you still want them anyway.
Doesn't Gavin say the baguette with no fries, just onion rings? Or did I hallucinate that?
Yeah, so he says Gavin. This is so overly complicated. Gavin, the baguette.
Yes.
It comes with both onion rings and fries.
Yes.
Gavin assumes that it only comes with fries, but he wants onion rings instead. So he says, "You can keep your fries and just give me onion rings instead, and we'll call it even."
Okay.
I have a just like a small comment. They say fish and chips a lot in this scene, and it sounds like fishing trip every time.
Fish and chips. Oh my god, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. He gets fish and chips and chips.
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable request to be like, hey, don't just give me more fry, because I think that's like the default when you're like ordering like extra something. But I don't like his delivery on it. I think he's very condescending to the waitress, who, like, to be clear, like, probably has never been in a situation where she's made this mistake with Smithy. It's not like he's in here every day and he's like, hey, I'm in here every day and you keep messing this up. She's just like, yeah, I fucking get it. And like, she's leaving and he calls her back.
He's like, what? His first explanation of what he wants is fine. Like, he just goes, don't put a couple extra on top because I want 2 full portions of chips, please. And then she's like, right, yeah, fine, whatever. Stop being so anal about it. And then she starts to leave. And he's like, right, whoa, you haven't understood me. You're a woman. You need me to explain this to you.
Yeah.
Just take his chips and put them on my plate. It's so simple. Even you can do it. You fucking idiot woman.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and then he punches her. Yeah.
And then he punches her.
Matthew Horn is trying not to laugh the entire time.
I thought so too. Yeah.
He's just straight glaring at him this whole time. It's so good, man.
And when the girl leaves, he says, and this is good for me, because he says,
"Oh yeah, you called this.
If we met now, we would never be friends."
Yeah.
I'm fucking calling shit like it's my job, man. I said this episode 1, I think.
I remember when you said that, I thought of this scene, and I was like, "Oh, she's gonna love that when that comes up."
And I did.
But then the next scene is Stacey on Bryn's sofa. Mm-hmm. She's just sort of rotting. Just you know, I don't know what it is about this scene, right? Maybe it's like, I don't know, it's not the lighting. I was going to say maybe it's the lighting, but it's definitely not lighting. Maybe it's just Joanna's acting. But I feel like I can feel exactly how Stacey is feeling just from the environment. Like, it's not overly messy or anything. Yeah. It's just, maybe it's the way she's laid down. I don't know, but it's, I just wanted to point out this is a really well put together depiction of someone suffering symptoms of depression. I think it's really good.
Yeah. Like, I've never been through her situation, but I can feel how she feels. It's very well done. I have a note that says that, like, this is my favorite scene in the whole episode. I think it's really? I think it's so well done. It's adorable how, like, gentle Bryn is. You can tell he's concerned, but he, like, doesn't want her to feel like, he doesn't want her to feel bad about the fact that she has, I guess, from how he's explaining it, hasn't done anything over the past few days, hasn't, like, gotten up, hasn't gotten dressed. Like, he gives off very much, like, concerned uncle vibes, which is very very cute. The way he goes like, listen, I don't want you to feel pressured, but do you plan on getting dressed today? Yeah. And then he's like, you can stay here, I don't give a fuck, but, like, I'm just saying it might help you out. And it's very cute. It's very cute.
Yeah. But I will say I do fucking hate it when people go good morning or sorry, good afternoon. It does my head in, man. Like, as you guys know, I don't have the most consistent sleep schedule in the world.
Tell me about it.
It's a lottery whether I'm going to wake up at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m. And when people act all holier than now about it, it makes me want to scream.
No, but I think it's especially good because, like, he's like a comic relief character. Yeah. And I don't know, he plays it well. Also, he's a theater kid.
Apparently, yeah. Clean body, clean mind, as my drama teacher used to say. Do we think Bryn was good at drama?
Yeah, absolutely. I think he was too excited about it. Like, I think he was good at, like, the excited parts of drama, but, like, I think maybe his main weakness in drama would have been that, like, he is a bit too excited about it.
See, in my head, he wasn't very good at drama at all. Like, I can't, like, you know, we've seen him try and do accents. We've seen him try and play characters. Like, he's not good at that shit.
So I did a little theater in high school, and, like, I wasn't very good. But I know a big thing in theater is, like, you're, like, considered, like, there are, like, 3 aspects of like, I don't know, like that people want like in an actor is like if you can act, sing, and dance. That's like the triple threat.
Okay,
right?
yeah. Right, I've heard that.
And we already know Bryn can sing, which makes him like
yes, that's true.
That makes him like a valuable theater person. Do we think he can dance?
I don't think he's like a disciplined dancer. Like I don't think he can do like classical, but I think he has moves that just make everybody smile.
I'm gonna elect not to answer that question because I feel like I have.
We see Bryn dance. Yes, bitch.
All right.
Yes.
All right, but yeah, so I do think Bryn is gay. I will say.
Yeah, I've been convinced. I've been.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I've never really thought about it. Like, I just
really
it doesn't. Yeah, well, I suppose like in my subconscious, I probably if I did think about it, I would say yeah, but it's just like not relevant, you know?
Yeah, I think I brought this up for the first time earlier this season, where I feel like last season it was there, but like you said, like just not something you really think about. I feel like this season, maybe they made a choice, maybe it's just, I don't know, but every single scene he's in, they throw like one or two things that are like stereotypically gay in there. Like I have a drama teacher, and also I watch Desperate Housewives, and also like I really, really, really miss Gavin. Like I feel like it's very intentional this season.
I think I'm like somewhere in the middle where before you brought it up, Ari, before you brought up that I was like Pierce, where I just hadn't thought about it at all, didn't see him as like anybody like straight or gay or whatever. So like to me it defaulted to like maybe asexual. But I think when you pointed it out, I started noticing it more, and now I'm like on your side where I'm like, I guess if he has a sexuality, it would probably be gay.
I agree with Pierce where I don't think it's meant to be something that you're like I don't know, that's like his number one character trait or something, or like it's something you're thinking about like in terms of who he is. But I do think the writers are very, very intentionally writing him as gay.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's sexuality in this show is their defining characteristic. Like, unless you're talking about maybe like, I don't know, fingers. He's pretty aggressively straight. But like it's especially as, at least so far, we haven't seen Bryn in a relationship at all.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like that's what I think is kind of interesting about the whole situation with the sexuality, is because it does feel like he's living vicariously through Stacey a little bit. Like, I get the vibe that maybe he's come to this realization about himself later in life. I don't even know, like, how, you know. But, like, he feels like his time is kind of past to have a serious relationship. Like, especially, like, to come out of the closet as gay or something. And maybe. He's kind of just, like, enjoying, like, seeing this young couple fall in love.
Although, maybe he is out. Maybe he is out as gay.
Maybe it's just never comes up on the show.
Yeah, just, like...
Yeah.
You know.
But I get the vibe that he feels like his time is kind of past to have a serious relationship.
I don't know, man. Bryn is pretty young at heart.
Yeah.
In all other aspects, he's on MySpace. You know.
Yeah.
He just discovered YouTube.
But the next thing that happens is that Bryn's like, oh, come on, you I feel like you'll feel better if you have a little wash, maybe. And then Stacey's like, yeah, I will get up now. And then she just continues watching TV. And it's like, oh, all right, well, I feel seen. Like, I've done that a million times where I've just been like, yeah, all right, it's time to get up. And then I just continue swiping on my phone.
Yeah, it's very relatable.
There's a new website called YouTube.
Yeah, I love this because before he says it, he's like, right, you need to stop the brain rot. Have you been on the internet yet? Like, this is so 2008. God, you need to get on the internet and stop rotting. When did you guys discover YouTube? Was it 2008?
Yeah, pretty much. I remember in elementary school, it was like the hot new thing. We watched like the Owl City Fireflies music video, like on a loop.
Yeah, banger.
Lots of cat videos.
Yeah. Me too. I actually remember like my mom actually coming to us and being like, you guys won't believe the website I just found. She was like, you can watch any video on there. There's so many videos. It's crazy. And then she just showed us YouTube and was like, look at all these videos.
I have a similar memory now. Like when I remember being at my grandparents' house and for some reason or another, my dad wasn't there. I don't know where he was. But he called me, or he called the house phone and was like, put Pierce on, this is really exciting. And he got me on the phone. I must have been, how old was I? It was 2006-ish, so I would have been 8. he was like, all right, Pierce, go on Granny and Granddad's computer and go on the web browser. You know the web browser where you go to Google. Go on that. And he said, type in the address bar at the top, type in the words YouTube, and then and he'd uploaded a video of my sister onto YouTube, and I was able to find it. It was like, oh my god, that's so cool.
That's really funny.
Nessa is a living statue.
Yeah.
Nessa is a living statue.
Hilarious that it took us 2 seasons to get to this plot point, because like they say like Stacey says, knowing Pam. So this isn't the first time she's fucking done this. She says, knowing Pam, she's probably like performing, and then it cuts to her as a living statue.
Wait, what?
Knowing Nessa.
Sorry, knowing Nessa. I'm sorry. So okay. So somebody asks Stacey, "Where's Nessa up to? What's Nessa up to?"
Yeah.
And Stacey says, knowing Nessa, she's probably performing. And then it cuts to her.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't say that.
Does she not?
No, she doesn't say
She
that.
don't say that?
No.
And what am I thinking of?
All right, Bryn says to Stacey, have you seen your mother today? And Stacey says, yeah, she called by with Jace earlier. They're going to see Nessa in work. And then Bryn says, at the arcade? And she says, no, in town. She's performing today. And then it cuts to...
Guys, Pierce does not have a transcript of this episode open.
Listen, I like this show, okay? I've seen it a lot of times.
Here's the thing, and Pierce, don't get upset before I'm done the sentence, okay? Don't get upset before I'm done.
Okay.
I'm like 110% sure that she says, like, I have this in my memory banks, but I don't want to go like we should go to the, because
Do you want to become the second Noreen?
No, exactly. So I'm just gonna trust you, and I'm gonna assume I had like a brain aneurysm of some kind.
Yeah, I don't. Like,
Because
she just says,
it's like in my memory banks. This exact line is in my memory banks, but like there's no way that you're ever wrong.
What's the line? What's the line you heard?
Knowing Pam, she's probably knowing Nessa, she's probably performing. And then it like cuts to Nessa performing.
What she says is no in town. Like Bryn says.
Oh, that must be why I misheard Pam.
Yeah, no in town. She's performing today. All right, but yeah, Gwen and Jason go and visit Nessa.
Yeah, so she's like so what happens is they go visit Nessa, and she's performing in the town square or whatever the fuck. She's a living statue, fully silver.
Yeah.
Very professional. She has a silver wig. Everything except
She's
her
committed.
wrists. No, it's committed as fuck. And like she's good at it too. Like
Yeah. She's rock solid, man.
she's getting tips. It must have been so hard not to laugh during this whole scene.
Oh yeah, for real. Because she's just fucking silver the entire
Yeah.
time. Silver Surfer. Have you guys seen Fantastic Four?
I have not.
I have not.
Okay.
I probably won't.
Silver Surfer is a character in it, and they're just a silver person like Nessa. But don't worry,
For sure.
It was a sick reference. Trust me.
Yeah, no, that was a really good reference. Pierce, I was wondering, and I didn't look this up because I knew you would probably have an answer to this. How was this filmed? Were they like just out in public and like just shot this? Like, did they like close off the square for it?
I actually don't know.
Whoa.
Okay.
I would assume. I think they would have had to close the square.
Mhm.
Because Gavin, this was season 2, so Gavin and Stacey would have already taken off by this point. Although maybe not. Maybe they were just out in public filming it. I seem to remember there's not many extras in the background of this at all. Like there's not many people just people in the background.
Yeah.
I
So
don't think
either
so.
they filmed it on just a really quiet day, or they closed off a lot. I'm leaning towards they filmed it on a early morning one day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm leaning towards, but that's just a hunch.
It does feel like an early morning, like in the background.
Yeah.
And I also did notice, because like I was like, but during the scene I was thinking of in the first episode when you were like, you can tell that like they didn't close off anything because like there's people in the background just staring right at the camera.
Yeah.
And I was like, no one's doing that this time. Look at them with the budget.
Yeah. But Gwen and Jason arrive. Gwen bangs a quid in the hat. And Ness, I like how Ness has to do the whole song and dance before she can actually talk to them. She has to like shake my hand, shake it.
Yeah. And then she takes a break, and like this kid comes in to give her like some change, and she's like, "Hey, I'm taking a break.
Hey.
Fuck you."
Get out of here, man. Leave me alone. It's good shit, man. Yeah. So they go into the bingo. The plans to go to the bingo tonight, and Nessa is invited. And who does she request to bring as her +1?
Dave. the best. I really hope this isn't, because like the thing is, I don't understand how you guys don't see this as like the cutest fucking thing in the world. And my theory is that like, okay, Ari, I don't know what's going on there. Pierce, okay. I'm scared that it means that Dave is gonna commit some war crimes.
War crime? I haven't given any opinion on Dave.
No, but that's why I'm like stressed about it, because you're not like you don't think it's cute when it's the cutest shit, and you're not giving any opinion.
I just think Nessa can do better.
I do agree with that. I do think Nessa could do better.
Well, I mean, Nessa can do better than anybody, but like
Dave's been all right so far. He's not any issues.
Why is she going out with this guy with like syphilis who like insults her a lot? I don't know.
He's all cleaned up now, to be fair.
Yeah.
I just think they're the cutest, and I hate you guys, and I don't understand how you guys don't think he's the cutest.
So what is it that you like about them together so much?
They're just very cute together. Like he drinks his little Capri Suns with her. They have like this insane.
It always comes back to the Capri Sun.
That's cute.
It's the only thing you've got.
No. He kisses her belly as well. He has like insane chemistry with her when like they're getting on the fucking bus. That was insane.
Oh, okay. We'll get there.
And it's been 2 episodes, so of course that's all I have for now. But
okay.
They're the cutest.
Sure. Okay.
I just think out of every single couple we've seen on the show, they've been the cutest.
Pam and Mick?
They're fine, I guess.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh my god.
They're always fighting. Oh my god. I hate you guys so much.
Pam and Mick aren't always fighting.
Well, they're bickering, is what I'm saying. And I'm not saying, okay, my opinion isn't that Pam and Mick are a bad couple. I'm saying I'm comparing Pam and Mick to Nessa and Dave from Dave's Coaches. Nice. And Nessa and Dave from Dave's Coaches is way cuter. I hate you guys so much.
Oh, I do disagree with that. I love Pam.
Yeah, I do as well.
You guys suck.
But then we get a sick Beatles reference, which I knew about and had in the chamber. I didn't need to remember that at all.
For sure.
And Gavin arrives, doesn't he?
Yeah, Gavin arrives, and he is panicking as well.
Yeah, he had a note from his mum. Do we have what the note said?
It was something. Hold on, let me see if I can remember. It was something like urgent. Meet me at the hill. Like come immediately or something.
You're basically there. I've got the note verbatim here because I just think it's so funny. It's Gavin, come to the hill immediately. I'm with your father. It's urgent. Come here urgently. It's urgent. Come here urgently. It's so good.
I like my favorite part of this scene is Mick and Pete's matching aprons.
Oh, you fucking love an apron, man. I don't know what this deal is. What is your deal with aprons?
Shut up. Let me finish. Follow my logic here. All right, because a couple episodes ago, right? Pete and Mick were in the kitchen and they were comparing oven mitts, right?
Yeah.
And so now they're like cooking together and they have like the full getup.
Okay. That's a nice callback.
Okay, wait, hold on. What's your beef with me for noticing like small details when you've got like a fucking mind palace?
You've got There's no beef. I just don't really have anything to add. Like, okay, the aprons are striped.
Well, good. That's why I covered it. Now I'm tossing it back to you. What was your favorite thing about the scene, Pierce?
My favorite thing about the scene is the big fat Sue bit.
Exactly. That's my favorite scene too.
Pam's like, well, we can't call a big fat Sue to her face, and then Dawn, like 30 seconds later, is like, "Big fat Sue, can we get a beer over here?" And she's like, "Yeah, no worries." Like, I love Big Fat Sue. She's great. It's a great nickname as well.
Yeah, I like. We got a name and face reveal for Big Fat Sue.
We did.
Yeah,
we did.
And then they have like a discussion about somebody says like, what about we call Japanese Margaret, and Pam goes like, well, no, it's because there's two Margarets, so we have to make a distinction. And I'm just saying, what's with this fucking gang of people and like putting a country, like a nationality before a name? Japanese Margaret, Chinese Alan. When will it end?
Probably there. I think that's where it ends.
I bet Margaret's not even Japanese.
You know what? Oh my god, you could be so right.
Yeah.
It could just be like she's been to Japan once, so we call her Japanese Margaret.
Oh my god, that could so be it. That could so be it. You're so right. Oh my god. That's so funny. That's so good. That should be it. That's like, it's so rare that, you know, people come up with like fan theories or like they like occasionally people will write like script, like say if Ruth Jones and Rob Brydon Bryn were on like a talk show, they might give them a script to read as their characters, and you can always tell it's not written by James and Ruth, like, because it just doesn't have that little je ne sais quoi. Thank you. But there's very rare instances where someone will come up with an idea or a line of dialogue that exactly matches it, and that is one of them. Japanese Margaret, just having been to Japan once, so she's called Japanese Margaret. That is one of them that I think would work in the show really well.
Who's the fucking Gavin and Stacey expert now, bitch? I don't even need a Nine Palace.
But yeah, Pam goes and pulls the sign out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was noticing, so the sign says the construction will begin December 15th.
I'd spotted that as well. That's actually, since you brought it up, I didn't have this in my notes, but since you brought it up, there's two shots of the sign. There's a wide shot and a close-up. On the close-up, the December 15th line is there at the bottom, and in the wide shot, it's just not there. So either they had two signs or they added that 15 in post. But I don't think they added it in post because it's really well done if it is. Mm-hmm.
Or it's a magic sign and you can only see the date if you're really close to it.
Maybe that's it. That's probably, in fact, I think you're right there. Yeah, that's bang on the money. But then we are back at Gwen's, and what is Bryn enjoying?
Oh, an omelet.
We are now in double digits, baby. That is 10 omelets. Let's go.
The haters said we'd never do it.
Well, they did. I heard them say that. And then so they're talking about like the plans for bingo, and Gwen, like in passing, mentions that Dave is going to be giving them a lift, and Bryn has a bit of a panic, right? Yeah. He's like, "Oh, jeez, Gwen, you're letting him in, man." He acts like Gwen, like this was all Gwen's idea to let Bryn come. It's it's like he's acting like Dave Coaches is Gwen's boyfriend and not Nez's. I think it's really funny.
And I think it's very funny. Like at this exact scene, we don't know why Bryn's pissed at Dave. And I have a note that says, "Imagine being the one dude Bryn doesn't fuck with."
That's so true. And we also, is worth noting that Jason, like, so at this point, you know, as you're watching it for the first time, Jason doesn't react. So you realise, like, okay, so this is something that's exclusive to Bryn. Only Bryn has this problem with Dave. It's not, maybe it's not to do with the fishing trip because Jason doesn't care. And then Bryn follows him into the kitchen and we have the chat. We have the discussion. He knows.
This is my favorite scene from the episode, probably.
Oh, yes. This is good. This is good shit.
I just really enjoy, he knows everything. How? I told him.
You know what it reminded me of? When we were interviewing Robert Wilford, he mentioned that like one thing that he enjoyed about like film. Well, he mentioned that like one thing that he noticed about like filming his scenes is that like oftentimes the episode would be very light, and then it would like be a conversation he has with like Bryn's character, and it would just feel like a completely different show. I was like, this is what he meant.
This is it, man.
Jason has to do some real dramatic acting here with the like do you ever think about it? And he's like,
oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah. Like at the end of the conversation, like as Jason's walking out, Bryn is like, Jason, do you ever think about it? And there's a big long pause, and Jason like silently and solemnly nods before leaving without a word. It's really good dramatic acting. He also does some good dramatic acting when Bryn first goes, he knows. Jason's face like drops, but very suddenly. It's really good acting.
Yeah. We now know that Dave was sickened by what happened on the fishing trip. We also get another reminder that it was perfectly legal in this country.
Country.
Yeah.
Perfectly legal in this country. I love that so much. Similar to what happened last week with Jean and the scissors. Like, we get more information, but it just leaves us with more questions. Like, so now we have to think, all right, what's legal in Wales or the UK, but not in other places? It's so good. So good.
So I actually have like a note that's kind of like general to Gavin and Stacey. So when we started out, I was told that there were like, 3 seasons, only like a handful of episodes a season, and then 2 Christmas specials. And then like we would get to like season 1, episode 6 or something. And Pierce would be like, we get a lot more lore about this, or I'd be talking to people about Gavin and Stacey, and they'd be like, oh, we get so much more lore on this person or that person. I'd be like, brother, there's only 2 seasons left, and each season has like 6 episodes. It feels like we're gonna get there's no time to flesh out the lore. but I was wrong. They were like, you guys are gonna love Doris, and I was like, brother, it's been like a whole season, and we've gotten like 2 conversations with her. And that's all I wanted to
it's
say.
true, man. Like, they managed to fit a lot in, don't they?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't understand how you could fit this much information in like 30-minute episodes, 6 or 7 episodes a season, and like 2 specials, and like most of it is like fucking nonsense.
Yeah. I like this show, man. It's a good show.
Yeah.
All right, so the long and short of that whole scene is Bryn told Dave 6 months after the fishing trip what happened on the fishing trip. So now there are 3 people that know in the world.
That we know of. I feel like Doris might know somehow. I just get that feeling.
Okay. Yeah, that we know of, I suppose.
But do we think Jason's partner knows?
I'd tell my partner.
Oh, well, that's the thing. We don't know what it was. Maybe we don't know what it was, man.
Yeah.
How can you know whether you tell your partner if you don't know what happened?
Because I tell my partner when I take a shit. Like, I tell him fucking everything. Like,
yeah, but this, like, you don't know what this is, man. Like,
okay, but whatever. I'm just saying it's weird to me to not like immediately tell your partner everything that's going on, no matter how.
May, if you killed someone, would you tell Quentin?
Yeah. He'd help me out.
Ooh.
Okay.
May, if you...
There's nothing you can think of that I wouldn't tell Quentin. Other than, I'll give you this. I've been in situations where like I've been with a friend and they've been like, don't tell Quentin.
Don't tell Quentin. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Then I'm like, I'm respectful because I understand.
Okay. So what if at the end of the fishing trip, Bryn was like to Jason, you can't tell any future partners you have about this. You have to promise me not to. What's your opinion then?
But I feel like I never. Hold on, let me think about this.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you some time. Go ahead.
Because don't tell Quentin has happened like maybe once in my whole life, and it's been something that's been like inconsequential. It's never been don't tell Quentin, and it's like an insane fucking fishing trip nonsense. I don't know what I'd do in that circumstance.
What do you think? Would you just say I can't now not tell Quentin, or would you like try to? Or
I'd be like, okay, I'd be like, you're sure I can't tell him?
And Bryn is like, yes, you can't. We can't let anyone know about this.
Fuck.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I guess I wouldn't tell him, but I think it would eat me up inside.
But just please note that Quentin is listening to this, but Bryn is not.
I'd tell Quentin.
There we go. Correct answer.
I do think that Jason is very different from May, though. I don't know if May's like... This is
true. This is very true.
I don't know if like the fact that May would probably tell Quentin means that Jason would probably tell his partner. Jason seems much more reserved.
And Jason is very affected. You can see from the way he nods when he leaves the kitchen. Like, he's been very affected by this. I don't know whether he wants to damage his partner in that way. Damage, what's his name? Jose.
Yeah.
Regardless, Dave arrives, and everyone's getting on his coach.
Yeah, and insane chemistry between Dave and Nessa.
They have a little kiss. Nothing to report. I think we can move on.
What?
No. Go on. What were your thoughts?
Fucking hate you guys. That was insane. That we didn't make out. Yeah. And she's like, "Did you miss me?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Good boy." Oh my god.
Religious experience, man.
That was insane.
It's insane.
And you guys are still indifferent?
No, because that could have happened to anyone. Like, it's all Nessa. Like, Dave has nothing to do with that. It just happened to Dave.
Yeah.
I fucking hate both of you.
It could have happened. It could have been anyone.
I have to get new friends. Yeah, fuck you guys. Whatever. This is nonsense.
But I do like, to be fair, I do like when he's like, all right, Dave turns around, he's like, all right, everyone, we're going to go to the bingo, so just sit back and enjoy the ride. And he looks up, he's like, hey, Ness, and he gives her a wink.
Yeah! And she does a little smile. Oh my gosh. Fuck you guys. You guys suck.
All right.
I like he says Dave's the name, bingo's the game.
those are two facts. Well done, Dave. Dave is your name and bingo is the game.
Yeah, so there's like a little part in the scene that like pisses me off where Gwen asks Stacey what is Gavin up to tonight, and she's like, he's going to the pub. Pisses me off that like it's implied throughout this episode that Gavin hasn't tried going to Barry once to try to patch things up. Like, the issue is that you're not valuing Stacey's, I feel like the way to make it up to her would be to go to Barry for a little bit and be like, hey, we can live here for a little bit. Hasn't even fucking tried that shit. He's mailed her clothes to her.
So I feel like it's only been a few days since the last episode.
I don't understand. Yeah, a few days is too much time.
Okay, fair enough.
I think his feelings are maybe a little hurt as well. And, like, not that, like, I think Stacey's in the right with their whole argument. But maybe that's why. Sure. Maybe that's why he hasn't tried, is his feelings are also a little bit hurt. And he's got to work through that a little bit.
We're being very nuanced about this, but yeah, basically, you are correct, May.
Yeah, I am correct. I don't know. Because my next
Yeah.
my next note just says douche.
Yeah.
I think this is a normal amount of time. I think this is, like, if you have a major fight like this, like, you're like, your girlfriend is like, I want to move out. I think I don't know, it seems normal to want to, like, take some time to, like, individually process that. I don't know.
That also makes sense to me. We'll get a bit more into it later. But now it's Gavin and his mates at the pub, and the stag shirts are back.
Yes. The stag shirts say "back from the dead" on the back of them, and I'd say get new friends, but I said this in episode 1. Who you hang out with is very like telling of who you are as a person. So there we go.
I think it's mainly Smithy's fault about the back from the dead line.
Yeah.
Like, all of the other friends are like, when Gavin reacts the way he does, and he's like, right, this isn't funny, take the shirts off. They're like, oh, for fuck's sake, Smithy, I told you this was a bad idea. Like, that's what a lot of them are like. So yeah, it's basically just Smithy's fault.
I like that Dino had a shirt made.
Yeah, a big fan of Dino personally.
Yeah, Dino's great.
I like how Gavin is like, Dino, you weren't even at the stag. What the fuck? And he's like, yeah, I know I wasn't at the stag. What are you getting at?
I also like that Dino. Now that I'm thinking through it, like Dino isn't even Gavin's friend. He's Smithy's friend.
But after the whole Dino thing, bit late, fashionably late as always, Chinese Alan comes in, does his catchphrase, and like, someone order a Chinese, and Budgie just goes, not now, Alan. It's so blunt with it.
I think it's a nice subtle detail that he says, wait, let me get I think I have the exact quote. He says, not now, Alan, instead of not now, Chinese Alan.
To
demonstrate that he's being serious.
Yeah. In the stag episode, even in a serious moment, the same character, Budgie, calls him Chinese Alan when they're having an argument in the kebab shop. So yeah, this is super serious now. But the next scene is the bingo hall, right?
Yes.
Did we notice a Doctor Who actor in this scene? Because I did.
Was the bingo host a Doctor Who episode or a Doctor Who actor?
He was not. It's not him.
Oh, then I don't know. I didn't clock any other characters.
I'll tell you. All right. I'll give you a hint. The actor is not a human. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that sentence there.
Oh yeah. The only non-human character in Doctor Who. Yeah, no, for sure. Narrows it down.
No, the actor is not a human.
Oh,
was there a dog in this scene or something?
Wasn't the dog, as far as I'm aware.
I don't know. I don't remember any non-humans.
Do you want me to tell you?
Episode.
Right.
Yes.
The exterior of the bingo hall itself
amazing
was used as the cinema in Lux, the recent episode.
Oh, that's a good one.
They filmed it there. Yeah, it's the same bingo hall. And I didn't know that. I just recognized when I was rewatching the episode. I was like, that looks like the fucking Lux.
I enjoy this like running bit that he doesn't name the letters. He just like makes little rhymes up
Yeah.
when he calls the numbers.
This is nothing, but I was also a big fan of the rhymes. I liked that some of the rhymes don't work in an American accent, so I had to think about them. Like I don't remember. I didn't write down the specific, but I think like he rhymed for and raw, which doesn't work.
Red Raw 64 or whatever it was.
I had to think about it. And then at one point he was like 25 to 5. Like
2 and 5, 25. Yeah, he just phoned it in on that one.
Do we think he just like has these prepped ahead of time? My theory is that like he's the bingo host so often that like it used to be off the dome, but now it's like he has like go-tos.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably the case. Yeah, he must do.
Yeah.
This isn't his first time doing it. This ain't his first rodeo. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Like, Di knows what he's doing. But then
I have something that I feel like I should mention. Just like I don't have a note on this. We can cut this. I have a bingo tattoo.
Tell me more. Can we see it, or is it?
It's right here.
Why? It's just a fucking bingo card.
Yeah,
Why?
Why? So my grandma she used to like back when she was still alive, she would babysit us quite often, and she would like she'd do this thing where she had like a bingo game and she'd bring it to us and we'd play bingo and she'd like come up with little prizes for us for like when we won bingo.
Aww.
And sometimes she just didn't have money to like buy prizes, so it'd just be like, here's my old asthma inhaler or something like that. So you guys can play doctor. And there's like yellow flowers because back when she was in the hospital, she wanted to prove to us that like ghosts existed and all that stuff. And she was like, just ask me what do you guys want me to do as a sign? And my mom wanted to be something sort of realistic. So she was like, how about this? If we see yellow flowers, that's you. And at the same time as like she passed away, my parents got divorced. And we moved into like this very tiny house that like we were 4 kids and like there were like 2 bedrooms. And we were like, this was like a real sort of low point in like the family. And I remember that like there was a bunch of yellow flowers when we moved in front of the house.
Oh,
and like it's one of those things where like every time I see yellow flowers I think, oh, that's her, even though like yellow flowers are like the most common fucking flowers in the world.
But it's still nice. It's still nice
sweet.
though, isn't it?
And fun fact about it, it's actually the first tattoo that Quentin tattooed on me.
Aww.
So
that's so lovely.
So
That's a lovely little story.
It's cute because like it's very like simple line work and all that stuff. And also like when he was tattooing me and it was like still healing up, I noticed that like it like juts out a little bit. It's like a 3-dimensional tattoo almost. And I remember asking him about it and he was like, it's because it's healing. But later on he told me that he lied to me and it was because he fucked it up.
Oh really? Because one of my tattoos is a bit bumpy.
It's because
is that because it's fucked up?
It's because the artist went too deep apparently. So it like scarred weird. So it like scarred weird. Yeah.
Yeah. One of mine, like it's like 7 years old. It's still bumpy.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. We'll post that tattoo on Blue Sky. That's pretty sick. If you want.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's like a bunch of like little hidden details in it. It's very cute.
It's cute.
Oh, that's really lovely.
Yeah.
But yeah, then we're at Ritzy's for the phone party.
Yes.
Different vibe. And Dirtbox had an amazing goal when he was playing football over the weekend. The ball, I'll tell you what, right? The ball came in, he shook him off, he brought it down, and then swat right in the stanchion.
Amazing.
And then Budgie comes over, and he's also talking about Dirtbox's goal. It was unbelievable, right? He chested down, shook him off, rifled it, and bang, right in the stanchion.
Stanchion, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite part of getting a ball in the stanchion is when you lop it in there.
Yeah.
Tuesday, innit?
Tuesday. Gavin is checking his phone.
Yes. So they're trying to make me a fan of Gavin. They're trying to make me forgive him. It's not working. I have a note at one point that just says "Get out of my walls" in all caps. Because it starts sort of working and I get angry.
Yeah.
Stop doing that. Stop making the characters I don't like multifaceted. I'll say it. Bring me back to a purer time when all my TV shows had a clear villain and a clear hero and there was no overlap.
There's no ambiguity.
Yeah.
I want a goodie and a baddie.
Yeah, exactly.
Black and white.
Exactly.
What happens next, Pierce?
What happens next? I'll tell you what happens next.
Okay.
We go back to Stacey at the bar in the bingo hall. She's doing the same thing. She's just checking her phone. And she's talking about how she's feeling to Nessa. Basically, she's like, "Oh, yeah, this sucks, man." And she's like, "There's a good little bit of dialogue here where she goes, I just feel so separate." And Nessa goes, "Well, yeah, you've separated. Like, that's what happens, bruv." Then Nessa goes into her time with John Prescott. We remember Nessa mentioned John Prescott in season 1. I don't know whether you remember that.
Maybe. She mentions a lot of people.
Yeah, he was the Deputy Prime Minister. I don't know whether you remember that.
Okay,
the Welsh Deputy Prime Minister.
Yeah.
So there's a few really good hidden jokes here, which I only found out about very recently. So she says, when I was with John Prescott, we used to have Dave Blunkett round and his bitch for dinner. Now his bitch in this context is so Dave Blunkett was a big time politician. He was a big deal, right? Or something. I don't really know who he was, but he was blind. And his bitch is his guide dog. That's what she's referring to. Dave Blunkett and his bitch.
That's funny.
And then she says, right, and then she goes on to say another really good hidden joke, which is Nessa says, "Oh, I told Dave, like, I don't see the point." And then she says that Dave replied, "Nor do I. He could be very dry."
Yes.
Like, because he doesn't see the point either, because he's blind.
Okay.
Oh, I have a different note for this line. I just think it's funny that, like, she says something, and he says the same thing, and she's like, he's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
always thought that as well.
Thing.
Yeah. I always thought that as well. But, like, yeah, it's because he's blind. She's saying he was making a joke about being blind.
Oh!
There we go.
Sorry.
There we go. There we go.
How about cut it out so that it sounds like I got that joke immediately and it didn't take 15 fucking years.
And then the last one is that she's saying how she broke up with John Prescott, and then the next day she saw him punch a civilian. In 2001, basically, John Prescott had an egg thrown at him, and he basically just got into a fist fight with the guy that did it.
Good on
you
him.
can find videos of it online on the internet. It's pretty funny, to be honest. He just fully starts like wrestling the bloke.
My next note is just that Budgie does not like the Welsh accent. I don't remember what it was about.
So he's Gavin's talking about. Budgie says that, like, could you not just move to Wales? And Gavin's talking about whether he would be able to work down there. And Budgie is very helpful in this scenario. He's like, "Oh no, I would never move to Wales. I hate the accent." Like, okay, cheers, Budge. That's helpful to me.
They get this like emotional montage type thing going.
Yeah. The phone when the foam arrives, when the phone party starts. Yeah. We get a bit of Snow Patrol. It's a good song. I like this song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I don't understand how you can like not be into foam. Gavin had this scene earlier where he was like, "I don't give a fuck about foam," and I don't get that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Foam's fun. The foam is a fun time.
I like so the somewhere in this emotional montage, there's like Gavin sees this like happy couple, and like the wife is like visibly pregnant, and the guy's like touching her stomach or something. I just think
Smithy sees it, yeah.
Really, yeah, okay. And it's just thought it was really neat that there was a pregnant woman at this phone party. Like that's fun.
That is weird, isn't it? Yeah. When you think about it, what the hell are you doing here? But yeah,
I guess all power to her.
Yeah. But I love the way the sequence is done, man. Like, because you got two very separate things, two very separate but similar things happening. Where they've both Gavin and Stacey. I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. You know, like you got everyone around you celebrating, but you're just like a million miles away and unable to enjoy anything that's surrounding you. It's isolating, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got anyone else got any notes on the?
No, it's a nice little montage.
Gwen got bingo.
Yeah. Especially that's what I'm saying. Like, especially the bit where Gwen wins the bingo and Stacey just like doesn't even react. Everyone around her is celebrating, but she's just there like nothing. She's really real, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, then Gavin and Stacey, they both run out of their respective establishments and call each other at the same time.
I fully thought someone was going to get hit by a car. I really did.
Oh, really? Yeah. It does. See, it does have that sort of vibe, doesn't it? Yeah. They both like talking about how much they miss each other, and again, similar to how at the start they were they were reassuring themselves as much as each other that they love each other. They have a similar thing here where Gavin is like, "We're gonna be all right. We're definitely gonna be all right."
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
May's not a fan.
They really want me to like give a fuck about this couple.
Is this the first episode that ends with a phone call?
Mind Palace.
Here we go, Mind Palace time.
Let's just say it is. This is the first episode that ends with a phone call.
All right. But yeah, but that's just a very well-made scene. I like it a lot.
Yeah. Good episode.
But then, we got to credits. Do we have any predictions about what is brewing for the finale, which is next?
I'm curious about this this whole telephone pole situation. It's gonna start construction on, or the cell tower, whatever.
Right. Oh, the mast.
The mast. Yeah. It sounds like construction is going to begin December 15th. Which I think I don't think we're near December 15th and like the present for the
I think
show.
It's about November in the show. It's about November at the time.
So, I don't know. I guess it could be the mast could start being constructed next episode, but I feel like it's unlikely. I'm wondering if it's a Christmas special situation, but I don't think they'd be constructing the mast on Christmas. So, I don't know.
Sure.
I feel like the mast will come back, but I'm not sure when.
Okay, right. But do you have any predictions about what's going to happen? Any plot points that will happen in the finale?
Stacey could reveal that she's pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're going to get back together by the end of the season.
Okay.
Yeah.
May?
I'm honestly, like, my only prediction is a negative one where I'm like, unfortunately, they will not be getting a divorce, which is what I was kind of hoping for. I want to specify, I like the show. It's me not, it's a good show. I don't want to seem like I just don't like Gavin and Stacey as a couple. I think we should hard pivot to Nessa and Dave from Dave's Coaches.
I think I said this near the start of the podcast that Gavin and Stacey are the worst two characters in the show. Like, it's all about the side characters in this show. I'm pretty sure I said that verbatim. Do you have any other predictions other than them not getting a divorce somewhere in the next episode?
Maybe Nessa's gonna give birth next episode, mayhaps?
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, actually, I'll second that.
Mayhaps Dave's from Dave's Coaches is gonna propose to Nessa?
In the next episode?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like every other proposal has been timely.
That's true. Okay, fair enough.
I think, okay, here's a prediction. I think that in the Christmas special, Nessa will have a baby. I don't know if she'll, maybe she'll, give birth between episodes or something, but I think she will have a baby in the Christmas special.
You don't mean she's gonna, deliver a baby on the Christmas special?
That's possible. That's possible.
Okay.
But I think by Christmas, there will be a baby.
Okay. All right. I feel like we've got some good stuff there.
Yeah.
But on that bombshell, it is time for 3 good things. For those of you who might not know, at the end of each episode, we each like to share a good thing that has happened to us recently and just leave the episode on a high note. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. I have one, and then I have a backup one if you guys think that one's a cop-out. I fed some ducks. I fed the ducks. Pretty good.
Okay. No, I feel like that works as a good thing. I don't think we need to hear any more from you.
Come on. I hate everyone here.
No, tell us more. Come on.
No, but it was just because, I fed the ducks, but it was just in case you guys were like, well, no, you said that last week, so you can't say that this week. Then I had a backup one.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's fine. You can tell us your backup one as well if you really want to.
I bought some Ringolos.
Yes.
Ringolos are like hula hoops for the UK audience.
It's what I've heard, yeah.
We don't have either of those, I don't think. Or we might have Ringolos, but they're not popular.
Do they do hula hoops? Are they barbecue flavored?
They come in a variety of flavors.
Okay, well, barbecue flavored hula hoops.
Yeah.
And you put them on your fingers like rings.
Yeah.
But I can't do that now because my fingers are too #big. I'm a big girl now. I'm an adult.
Ari, what is your good thing?
My good thing is that I got new glasses.
Woohoo!
Oh my god, yeah, they don't have the shape.
They're not they're not hexagons anymore. But I can see you guys for the first time. Probably since we've started doing this podcast, I can see you equally clearly from the left and the right sides.
This is incredible news. I do like them. They do look nice. They frame your face very well.
I appreciate that.
Where did you buy them from?
Walmart.
Oh, okay. Should have gone to Specsavers.
So a lot of Walmarts now, I don't know why this is, but a lot of Walmarts now have vision centers built into them. And it's quietly the most it's like the best deal ever. Like you go to the Walmart, you go to their vision center, and like they just have like brand name glasses, and you buy them, and then like you can break them as many times as you want, and they'll just replace them for free for like a year.
Oh, nice.
And like they're much cheaper than if you go to a real glasses store.
How much is a pair of glasses? I don't wear glasses, so I don't know. How much is a pair of glasses, like, on average?
You can get, like, cheap Walmart frames for, like, $6. For, like designer pair is probably between 100 and 200.
Right.
I would, like, I am very rough. I'm extremely visually impaired. I can't see shit without my glasses. So I'm wearing these 24/7. I'm often wearing them in bed. Like, I can't see. So I'm very rough on my glasses. So I tend to go for nicer frames that are going to hold up a little better. But
okay,
yeah, you can get them in a wide range of prices.
Have you ever thought about? This is so irrelevant. Have you ever thought about LASIK, like the laser surgery? Is that...
My eyes have a lot of problems, so it wouldn't work very well for me.
Oh, lame. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Pierce, have you ever thought of LASIK?
Just for fun?
No, I don't care enough about it. I would, if I needed glasses, I feel like I would just wear them.
Okay.
May, have you ever thought about LASIK, just like for the vibes?
Thank you, Ari. I have thought about like maybe fucking up my eyesight so I could then get LASIK and fix it and see if it works.
I want to get LASIK so that my eyes get fucked up and then I have to wear glasses. I think that's a good plan.
Pierce, what's your good thing?
My good thing is that over the last, like, I don't know, this happened before we recorded the last episode, but it's all I had. I watched the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy over the last week or so. It was really fucking good. I love that series of movies. So good. It's like, it's one of my favorite trilogies.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening. If you'd like to keep up with the show, you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Fishing Trip Files. If you ever want to get in touch with the show for whatever reason, you can email us at tftf@anotherhappystudios.com, just like Noreen did last week. And we had a good time reading out their email. That was really nice. Thank you, Noreen, for your email once again.
I hope she still listens to the podcast.
So do I. For the love of God, please don't leave us. If you want to help out the show without it costing a penny, please feel free to leave us a review or rating on your podcast platform of choice. We'd appreciate that very, very much. Once again, this podcast is produced by Another Happy Studios, so please do check out all the other wonderful stuff from them by going to anotherhappystudios.com. Go on their website, play that game. It's really good fun. But for now, we'll see you on the Wednesday after next at 10 a.m. with the next episode. And as we always say, au revoir.
Adios.
Rock and roll.